Okay. That was on odd skip. Give me a moment, still putting the links. Hey, Sujingu. Welcome. Okay, hopefully everything runs better today. I checked my settings. Everything seems normal. Still stuttery, still laggy. And occasionally I get the message, like when I'm streaming, I'll get a thing, something like encoding overload, consider turning down video settings or using a faster processor? I don't know what it is. Yeah, still a mystery on what causes the buffering or lag. Yeah, the VTuber model looks more smoother than before. That's good, that's good. Hey, Green Linux. And someday, I know this will help with, Or maybe it... I don't know if this helps with performance or not. I know it kind of does for, like, making the VTuber smoother, but if I can get my tablet to run VTube Studio, because you can use your phone or your tablet as a camera, and it's supposed to be, like, better tracking, because, like, the face tracking on a phone is better than a normal camcorder, I guess. Don't know how, but it is, apparently. So I'll have to see about that. I just need a way to prop up my tablet and, you know, I need to find a proper way to do that. Almost got everything. Just 2 more. Apparently I dug up a picture where the Steam Deck can run 3 monitors. That's powerful for a little device. Dang! That's insane. Yeah, that could probably put less strain on your PC. Yeah, like... I know my computer is a little old. Not crazy old. It's only like, what, 5 years old? Its specs are pretty good. I know it's the most powerful computer in the house that I'm in. My computer is the most advanced. It can run VR. It can, I think it's compatible with 3D printing, maybe. Though that might require upgrading. I'll have to see about that, because I do want to 3D print sometime in the future. That's something I want to do for funsies. I want to 3D print my own Bionicle pieces, because LEGO don't make them anymore. And also 3D print, like, other stuff as well. I have a 3D printer in the house, it's just old. It's a little older. It was a hand-me-down from my late great-uncle. And... yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. There we go. Now everything's ready. Okay. As long as your specs aren't low end, I don't see why not for 3D printing. Yeah, I mean, it can run Blender and stuff, so I think it can do 3D printing just fine. I shared the picture in the media chat, your Discord. Okay, I'll give it a look later. I have been messing around with, okay, no, it says using a faster encoding preset. What is that? And that's weird. I have been messing around with, Bricklink Studio and making, like, trying to make Bionicle mocks and other stuff. I've made, like, 2 versions of my Bionicle OC. It's just a simple Matoran build. Like, there's... the first one I made was the... 2003 version of the Matoran build. And then earlier today I made the, 01, the 2001 build. The basic Matoran build. It's the same Matoran build they had in the, Mictoran, aka the Matoran you would get from McDonald's. Can I just say how freaking cool the Mictoran are? Like, the fact that they gave you real Legos as a McDonald's toy, like, because usually McDonald's toys, they're not that great, but the Mictoran, they're like top tier McDonald's toys. Like, sure, there's not much you can do with them because they're not very, you know, articulated. They just have one little feature of, like, throwing a disc. But it's still cool as heck. I want to try to find the Mictoran. Like, some people do collect vintage McDonald's toys. I don't, but I can see the appeal in it. I would only get the Mictoran because Mictoran are cool. I remember showing a picture of them to my sister, and she's like, "That's the coolest McDonald's toy I've seen," and it is.
This place gives me the creeps, and trust me, it's a whole new experience when you're covered in fuzz.
You can modify them. Well, yeah, you can modify any Bionicle toy. Because, you know, it's Lego. You can just add... You can make mocks of them and, you know... Heck, I kind of slightly modified my Toa Hordiga that I have. I have a Vakama and Matau. I gave them a little stud on their chest for their, like, heart light. Because in the movies, you see the Toa and Turaga and Matoran, they have a little heart light. And so I just gave just put a stud connected to a Technic connector and just put it in the chest, and then they have a little stud for their heart light. So that's not part of the set, but that's just something I added as a little detail. McDonald's has gone downhill. You pay a lot for food that's maybe worth half what they're asking for. Yeah, I don't really get McDonald's all that often. I used to, back in the day, I used to just get a McDonald's, like, a drink from there every day. Like, just, it used to be just a Diet Coke, because I used to drink nothing but Diet Coke. Then I stopped drinking Diet Coke, because my mom told me it could give me cancer. And, so I got coffee from there for a bit every day. And the coffee there it's good. Like, they have good drinks, but it's filled with sugar, not the most healthy. So now I just don't drink coffee every day, and I don't get it from McDonald's because I'm lactose intolerant, so I won't be able to have McDonald's coffee anymore anyway, because there's dairy in it. After the McDonald's thing, I then got Starbucks coffee. I mean, that's better. It's better quality, but it can, because they can, like, they can actually have oat milk, I think, if I remember correctly. And had that for a bit, but then I stopped, and my sister introduced me to homemade coffee because she has a espresso machine. And so I got that now. I was gifted a espresso machine, the same kind my sister has, but smaller, more compact. And
Don't fall into the mist below us, 'cause I don't think we'll make it back.
And now I just have homemade coffee. Caffeine isn't the best anyways, plus the caffeine withdrawal headaches are among the worst. Yeah, I mean, I don't have very much caffeine, like, that often anyway. Like, I used to have, like, a little bit each day, but now I just have, like, I have a coffee, like, every couple of days. Like, I have coffee on the days I stream, which is, you know, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I have coffee on Sunday, and that's pretty much it. Like, it's not much in terms of, it's not really much, like, in terms of caffeine and stuff. Like, I can't have too much coffee in my I don't add too much caffeine coffee to it, or whatever. Why am I speaking like this? I'm not adding too much, coffee to it because I don't like the bitter taste. I just make caramel frappe. Come on. Ah, frick. Okay. Come here, little critter. Come here. Hey, Jonathan. Back when I was working retail, I found a monster to be my max these days, though. I think even that would be too much for me. I think the most I can handle now is just a cup of coffee. Yeah. If I don't ask for a decaf. Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean. Like, I also sometimes eat these... I have, like, one of these energy bars every now and then, if I need a little boost of energy. It's, like... It has a little bit of caffeine in it, but it also has, like... I think some peanut butter and something else, and it's, like... It's a healthy... I know it sounds not healthy, but it is healthy. It's a healthy, energy bar. From what I've... And I don't really eat energy bars all that much, because the taste... You know, I have sensory issues, so certain tastes just aren't my thing, but this one I like. Gives me a little bit of a boost if I need some. It's alright. I think it's fine to have a little bit of caffeine every once in a while, like, just make sure you don't overdose on it, just have a little bit. Small amount. Okay, yeah, the stuttering is it's still stuttering a little, but not crazy amounts. Like frame drops. Oh, come here. You were right. Ugh. Frick. Ugh, come on, Jack. Back had to help my brother lift a container. Okay. Base brother. I was able to get Star Wars, The Phantom Menace, and the Attack of the Clones from Goodwill. Ooh, nice. So you got them on, like, DVD or something, or... Or is that a game? I think it's... No. I thought it was the DVDs of the movies, but maybe it's just a game thing, because Star Wars has games as well. For a second I thought you were talking about, Deco and capping a house. Yeah. He's the brains and I got the strength. Nice. One brother's the brains, the other's the bronze. That's nice. Where is the little... Where's the... Aha! Ugh. Stop stuttering. Come here. Please. Your owner is missing you dearly. There we go. He's a shiny. Just shoved him in the bag, okay. They are brand new, not even upon okay. Sadly, I'm both the brains and the strength since I'm the only brother. I see. I, don't have any brothers. I mean, I have a brother-in-law, but... Yeah, that's the only, you know. It's just me and my sister. I'm the little sister, she's the big sister. Because I'm the youngest, she's the oldest. We're like 5.5 years apart in age. I'm younger, Gen Z, she's older, millennial. That kind of stuff. Okay, what do we need to do here again? I forget. I also made a poll earlier. Because I'm trying to decide on which... I have 2 options for a game we can stream for Bionicle Day. The first one is just Bionicle the game, like the console/PC game. Well, it was mostly on console, but I think it had a PC release as well. It was just released around... Was it 2003? Yeah, I think so. Because it's supposed to be based on the Mask of Light movie, but also kind of not. I mean, it has some elements from Mask of Light, but also kind of not. I don't know. It's a weird parody of it, I guess. I just think that'd be a fun thing to stream, because it's short and kind of goofy, from what I've heard. Bionicle, the game, PC was dope, and yeah, 2003. Yeah, so that's the first option. The second option is Bionicle Masks of Power Legacy. Now, it's not the game that got canceled. It's not the Mask of Power fan game that got canceled. Instead, it's the predecessor to that called Masks of Power Legacy. It's like an older version of it that was like an older build and different... I don't know. It's like the new one that got canceled was like a new take on it, and this is like the predecessor prototype or something. I asked the developers if it's cool to stream the Legacy version, and they're like, yeah, you can stream the Legacy version. That version is out and everything. It's been out for a good while. So that version is okay. It's just the newer version can't be streamed because that one was canceled and taken down by LEGO. So that's option 2. Those are the 2. Those are the 2 options for Bionicle games we could stream for Bionicle Day. This is for the getting that piece of... Oh, also the door. Yeah, we can probably run over here, I think. If we just get up here and get the... where? Okay, so weird. Yeah. I actually, there was one song from the Bionicle the Game soundtrack that I confused for a song in Twilight Princess. Like, it sounds like something you would hear in Zelda, but it's not. It's, the Tawahi theme? I just heard it in, like, a video, and I was trying to figure out what is this song from? Because it sounded familiar. But I probably heard it in, like, some Bionicle fan animation or something. So... yeah. Okay, I need to know, what is a faster encode thing? Okay, occasionally on OBS, it'll have a little thing in the bottom right or left corner, and it says something like encoding overload, consider turning down video settings or using a faster encode product something. I don't know what it is. I recently played Twilight Princess. If you can tell me the animation, I can tell you where the song came from, most likely. Well, Well, it's not a... The song isn't actually a Twilight Princess song. It just sounded like it was from Twilight Princess, but it wasn't. Uh, but the song was probably from a Bionicle fan animation, because it was probably used. But the song is just from... It's from Bionicle the game, and it's just, Tawahi. It's just the Tawahi theme. Hey, Nick. Hey, Top Secret Yoshi. Oh, and I saw Mass Effect 1 and Mass Effect 3 Game & Goodwill, but it was Xbox. Still good. Ah, okay, that's neat. Oh, hey, you brought your VTuber back. Yep. Oh, I see, fair enough. Yeah, yeah. Faster encoding present. I don't know what that means. That's what it says. A faster encoding present. What is a faster encoding present? I don't know what that is. I see this XP point stuff is new now. Oh yeah. XP... I think that's a... Isn't that a streaming thing on the... Something with the YouTube live chat. They have like XP points now. I don't know if Twitch has that or not. I mean, maybe it does. I think it does. Yeah, because depending on how many watch hours or watch time you have, you get like a notification or something. I don't know all the details because I don't use Twitch much at all. I have Twitch, but I don't use it. I thought about streaming on Twitch as well as YouTube, because you can do that. You can multi-stream. I just need to figure out how. YouTube, yes. Unlikely with Twitch, I think. Yeah. It's just a thing that makes the person that types the most gets the streamer more XP, from what I believe. Okay, but what are the XP points for? Can I share some spoilers at least for the Tawahi level of the Bionicle game? I kind of want to experience it myself. I'm not really a spoiler person, you know? But yeah, I do have in the community tab, I have the voting poll for like which game will stream for Bionicle Day. So it's either going to be Bionicle the game or Bionicle Massive Power Legacy. So whichever one gets the most votes. Last time I checked, there's no votes at the moment, but we'll see. We'll give it some time and see what it, you know. Because Bionicle Day happens in August. I believe it's the 10th? Is it the 10th of August? I need to check, but it's somewhere early August, somewhere in the first week or so. Maybe I need to check. I'm trying to make a couple of animations for Bionicle Day. I hope I can get them done in time. The reason why it's two is like one potentially may or may like, okay, if this one animation I have gets me like, leave me alone, you freaking dingus. If this one animation gets me, like, not copyright strike, but copyright claimed or copyright blocked, might, because it's a song from something. So the other option would be, another animation that doesn't use anything that, would get me, I think. I'm tired of the whole copyright law because it doesn't work well in the modern day. It's outdated. Like, people just want to make things if they're passionate about things. They're not trying to monetize.
Better you than me.
I mean, they kind of are, but they're not, like... It's not wrong. Like, you see what I mean? Like, if it's just us who are making fun edits of random things that we love just for the fun of it, we're not trying to do anything ill. We're just making it for funsies because we're passionate about this stuff. It's stuff that we care about and love, and copyright law is just dumb because the way, you know, people certain companies will, like, strike people down who are not even their enemy. They're just a fan, and it's very annoying. Where do we go? Okay, over here, can I please? Frick. Let me see. A friend of mine says if you're streaming on YouTube and Twitch simultaneously, it costs based on the website it's from. Wait, what? Alright, I was going to say it was related to the soundtrack, but yeah. Okay. Which word is worse? Oh. Clacker or fire spitter? I know fire spitter because that's like a... If we're still talking about Bionicle things, that's just like a... Sometimes in... I think it's mostly a Lee Wahi or Lee Matoran thing where they call like Tomatorns fire spitters or something. Because I noticed that in the movies, like, I don't think they do it in the books or not. I mean, I am gonna read the books of it sooner or later, but from what I know in the movies. Okay, we have, I know Liwa calls Jala fire spitter once, and then in in Metro Nui, it's Matau calling Vakama a fire spitter. Is that considered like a racist slur to them? I doubt it, but I don't know. It's weird. But I get what it's just a weird, goofy thing. I don't know. I'm not gonna dive into that topic, cause, yeah. As for clacker, I don't know what clacker is. I don't recall that one. I can teach you the ways of swearing in the Bionicle universe. Roger, that's up my... Okay, yeah. Oh. Got a raid. Give me a moment. Okay, okay, so... That's Kever. Hello, raiders, hold on. I'll wait for everyone to get in and then I'll give you the raid screen. Let me just say hello to those dropping in. PDP, hello. Liltant, hello. Richard. Boglin, hello. Pickaxe Gal, hello. Stingu, you were already here. Isaiah Reves, hello. There's Kever or Party Yoshi now. Hello, raiders. Let me give you the raid screen. Okay, a little bit of buzzing there. Yeah, something with the, I don't know, frame drops with the, I don't know, it's weird. Hey, Captain Starfox, remember to say hi. Yep, I am. I got my drink with me. Been forever. How are you? I'm good. I've just, been doing my own thing. We do need to talk more. It feels like, I don't know. I'm not trying to ghost anyone. Like, sometimes I just forget to, like, reach out to people because I'm socially awkward sometimes. Like, I want to chat and hang out with my friends, but sometimes, you know, life just gets in the way. Hello, Mario fan. Hello, DIY. Clark is Uncle Nuclear. Yeah. Also found a better Baraka commercial, which Baraka is another swear in the Bionicle world. Yeah, it just means you're an ultimate scumbag, I guess. Yeah, we do. It feels like we are not friends if we don't talk more. Yeah, like, you're not the only friend I struggle to talk with because of life. I mean, I have friends IRL that are like that. Most of my friends IRL have moved away. But yeah, it's tricky too. Get rid of radio. Thanks, Matthias, and welcome. Did Mario Party 8, featuring Berto on the Star Battle Arena. Oh, cool. Very nice. Yep, everyone stay hydrated. I'll take a sip of my drink right now. Got some water. Yeah. We're just playing some Jak and Daxter. Just, you know, making progress on Misty Island. Talking about, Bionicle stuff, because that's been my current hyperfixation. Been hyperfixating on Bionicles since, like, late February. Even though I never grew up with Bionicle, because it came out when I was just a baby. But, yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. Life happens, but at the end of the day, if you both communicate well, then you can... When you can, you're buds. Yeah. Yeah, like, we're still, like, have a mutual respect for one another and still appreciate each other regardless. You know, there's no ill beef between us. Life just gets in the way and sometimes struggle to talk with friends when you're, you know, busy. Some of my streamer friends I'm keeping more in contact with and others I just kind of drifted away from. Nothing ill, it's just life gets in the way. Like, they're still my friends, I still appreciate them and all that jazz. Things just get in the way sometimes. I don't know. Okay, if I can just get, yeah. Yeah, you are more than welcome to join my streams when you can. Uh-huh. Yeah, like 7 to 8 years or something like that. Cause like, let's see, it was summer of 2018, so that's... Is that 8 years now? Or is that 7? I can't tell. Okay, just gotta... 7, okay, yeah. 7 years. Okay, let's see. But in terms of stuff I've been doing, I've been doing more videos of my own, like making video essays and stuff. I've gotten into animation. I'm working on making animations and stuff. I have other aspirations and stuff I want to work on. Because I'm just a creative person. I like to make random things, and yeah. It is a long time. Okay, we just need to get this here. Dang it. And I apologize for any weird buffering happening. I've been having an issue with OBS where it's just lagging and buffering, and I don't know why. I don't know how to fix it. I like deleted a couple of software like games off of my C drive to like make it faster, but like I don't know. It's weird. Yep. Okay, we just need to get this here. let me just grab it again. Okay, dang it. And I knew Pixel Form was 6. Yeah. Yeah, like some of my streamer pals I'd known longer. And some have been closer to, like, because I communicate more regularly with some more than others. I don't know. Like, it's not intentional. I'm not picking favorites because I'm not that kind of person. It's just circumstances, I guess. I don't know. Well, I started going to university about 7 years ago and graduated over 4 years ago. Dang. Understandable. It could be high CPU usage depending on your encoder and such. I'm not an expert, but I had to use a separate one for OBS. Yeah, maybe. I mean, it keeps saying a message on it saying encoding overload, so maybe I need a better encoder, or maybe I need some... It's like, it says, consider turning down video settings or using a faster encoding present. Don't know what an encoding present is, but yeah. I'm hoping I can get my new Wi-Fi router working. Nice, yeah. Long time for a lot of things, yeah. I've known Pixel since 2019 or 2020, I can't exactly remember. I started to lose track with people I've known for a long time. Yeah, though you have been active in the community for a long time, yeah. It's nice, the little ecosystem we have. I appreciate it. It's like once I started getting into streaming and getting acquainted with my streamer pals. Hold on. Okay. Like, once I've got into streaming and got acquainted with my streaming pals, that's when I really started to, like, take off in terms of subs and everything. Because before then, you know, I didn't get much traction. I just kind of made random things, and I didn't have much of a schedule. I just didn't know what my niche was. But since I found streaming, that's been my niche, and yeah. I appreciate the niche. Of course, I'm also dabbling into other things, like animation and video essays and stuff. And I do want to try making music as well. But streaming is like the main thing. I love Wi-Fi routers. Yeah, I'm lucky to have the Wi-Fi router of my house in this room that I'm in my gamer den, as I call it. If you need help in OBS, just hit me up on DMs. Sure, I'll have to DM you that, because been having issues with OBS being slow for no reason. And I've known Nick for 5, yeah. If my Wi-Fi router doesn't work, I'll sacrifice my toaster. Yeah, I have a toaster oven. I need to... in recent years, or recent months and so, I've had a struggle, like, where I, how do I say this? I've had a struggle where I've, like, I would wake up around my usual time, which is, like, around 9 or 10, but I would skip, breakfast and just have lunch. And I'm not sure why that started happening. I think I was just, like, too tired or lazy to, like, stand in the kitchen for several minutes and make toast. I think I'm just lazy in the morning. Because I'm not an energetic person in the morning. It takes a while for me to get my energy up. My poor router falls saliva out of my house. Okay. For the machine is more... Okay. Hey, Alex. Nice to finally be able to tune into one of your streams when you're live. Normally, it'll work right now, but gotta leave some. Also, mood, I'm definitely a night owl too. Yeah, I'm definitely a night owl. Like, my sleep schedule's just been weird recently. I think I'm not sure why. Maybe it's an anxiety thing, or maybe it's something else, because sometimes, you know, I struggle to fall asleep at night because my brain just won't shut up. And I have medicine to, like, I've always had sleep issues ever since I was little because of, I don't know, certain things, certain aspects were just more stressful, like school, and there's a lot to it. I'm a semi-nato. Yeah. No idea why, but I'm staying up till midnight usually comes naturally to me. I have to force myself to go to bed before 11 if I know it's important. Yeah. Always sleep around. Yeah, like, I'll just ramble for a moment. When it comes to sleep for me, ever since I was little, I would struggle to fall asleep because of a variety of factors, mostly stress from, like, school, I guess, because school was just hard on me, even in, like, the early years because of my mental handicaps, because I'm autistic, and I also have epilepsy and dyslexia. I've been diagnosed with autism and epilepsy since 4, and I got diagnosed with dyslexia around 10. So, during, like, when I was going to school publicly, after, like, 5th grade, I went to homeschool because of trauma issues or whatever. I'm not going to get on the details, but, like, because of the stress, I struggled to sleep properly and everything, and so my parents had to give me medication to help me sleep. So I take, like, a Tylenol, and I also take, like, a calming medicine now for my anxiety, because sometimes I get anxious. Oh, you're autistic? I'm too. Yeah, a lot of people in the community are also on the spectrum, which is very cool. It's cool that we easily attract to one another. I've definitely been diagnosed with one of those 3, but I should probably get a checkup soon to see if maybe I have anything else undiagnosed. Yeah, like, I sometimes, recently I've suspected maybe I have a bit of ADHD, but not, like, crazy. Like, I probably have the inattentive type of ADHD if I had a type of ADHD, because I'm not a hyperactive person, but I can, like, ramble a lot. I do that in my streams a lot, where I just ramble. And, I don't talk fast. I'm, like, very articulate with my words. I've always been a very articulate kind of gal. But, like, sometimes if I'm really passionate about something, I'll talk fast. My brain struggles to shut up. Sometimes my mind just wanders. Even notice when I'm, like, watching a cartoon or a movie or something, even though I am paying attention, sometimes my mind just wanders and thinks of random stuff for no reason. I don't know, there's just some aspects of ADHD that I can relate to, and some I can't. You know, it varies. I think most of us are. The better question would be, who isn't? Yeah. Yep, I'm glad more people are aware of anxiety and how it can affect people now. Probably helps that it's literally the mascot of the second most profitable animated film of all time. Oh yeah. It's interesting. Mainly have ADHD and... I think you spelled that wrong. Not artistic, autistic. Same here. I'm quiet when I'm not in my element, but when I'm talking about one of my fixations, I find myself talking for several minutes on end. Yeah. Like, that just happens. When you're hyperfixating on something, you can talk for hours and ramble so much because you have so much to say. I'm just more introspective. I'm a thinker. I am a woman of action as well, but I'm, like, not impulsive, you know, I think. I process things. A lot of anger issues. Yeah, I mean, some people have anger issues and some don't. I don't really have anger issues. I can get fiery and feisty when I'm, like, you know, stressed or, you know, feel like you know, if I'm stressed or something, like, provoked. Like, I'll snap back, I'll fight back if I need to, but I usually try not to. Okay, I'm going to lurk and chat while I heat up some dinner. Happy gaming, and great to see you. Sure thing, Alex, sure thing. Sorry I can't stay long, but I have to head off. Have fun and laters. Okay, bye, PackX, or PikaX. Yeah, have a good one. And, yeah, thanks for stopping by. Okay. Let's do this. We're doing the arena now.
Ambush, Jack! It's an ambush!
Yeah, this is a tricky one sometimes.
Hey, Jack! Can I, have your insect collection?
Ugh. Hold on. Ugh. Okay. I'm glad I changed for years because in 2020 was a terrible in later years until now has been really better for me. Yeah, like, you know, we've been grown and improved for the most part as people. That's just how, you know, live and learn. I will say when it comes to anxiety, I'm not the most anxious of I'm not that much of an anxious person. I I can get anxious and overthink sometimes. Like I've noticed since what was it? Since like my birthday in 2023, which it's crazy I was on my birthday. Um I noticed I got more anxious for some reason and I don't know why. I don't know why I got more anxious. Like I just noticed like early like sometime in the evening I got more anxious and I my anxiety is mild. It's not that crazy, but this one was kind of a little much. Like I needed some physical grounding. I needed like a hug or something. Or like I don't know. So I went downstairs and my sister just cuddled me and cuz I needed something, I don't know. And for a few weeks, maybe a month or so, my anxiety was kind of worse at first, a little. I felt confused and lost. I'm like, why am I anxious? What is going on? Why do I struggle with this? And I don't know. Sometimes I still wonder what causes my anxiety. Maybe it's just I'm processing everything around me. Cause like certain things make me anxious, certain like topics. But I don't know. I try to avoid anything negative. Uh, so like, because that stuff usually triggers me, like makes me anxious. Um, so I just try to avoid it. But after a bit, I was like, okay. I'm tired of feeling anxious. And gradually over time, my anxiety is subdued for the most part. It's not too active. But yeah, I don't get anxious unless I don't know. Depends on this something I hear about. I don't know. Overall, I'm pretty optimistic. I'm good at staying calm and optimistic and being like, okay, it's fine. I'm good at like self-soothing, I guess. Frick. Stay alive. Ooh, that was cool. Ah! Okay, we got it. Over here. Do I just shoot it? Maybe I shoot it. I don't like anger bait. Rage bait. Yeah, no one likes rage bait. Anything negative, I'm drawn to negativity stuff like a moth. Yeah, like... I thrive more in positivity. I'm a positive person. I'm an optimistic person, but I'm also realistic. I'm an optimist, but I'm also a realist.
Let's keep you out of the ooze, okay?
But I try to, like, avoid negativity, and it's becoming harder nowadays because of all the crap that's going on. But I try to not let it affect me. I try to be hopeful and be like, okay, eventually the pendulum will turn the other way, and it'll get better eventually. Something's gotta get fixed eventually. Because, like, I'm a problem solver. When I see, like, some kind of situation happening where, it's just, I don't know, a problem that needs to be solved, I'm like, what are you people doing? Why aren't you doing anything? I don't know. Like, with my emotions, I'm naturally stoic and reserved. I don't cry unless something truly breaks me. I don't get angry unless something is very wrong. I don't shout or scream or yell unless something forces me to or something. And I tend not to, like, laugh or anything or smile unless something, like, makes me. You know, like, I can't really I can't just put on a smile. Something has to make me smile or make me laugh or whatever. Okay, we need something to destroy this. Okay. Perhaps we can use that. Which is just over here. Wait, where is the... Do we go up here for it? I can't remember. No. No, this is just a platform. Okay. Is this it? This looks like the way we came in, so it's probably the other one. Ugh. Back off. Oh, frick.
While you're down there, could you rub my feet?
No. At least I spawned right here. When I get mad, I bend my body in ways to stay quiet and... yeah. It's good to have some kind of outlet to, like, you know, because you can't have it pent up. You need something to, you know, release that tension in you. I usually just, I find myself, like, trying to process my emotions in a way, like I draw, I listen to music, whatever suits my mood. And, sometimes I pace around. I don't do anything physical. Like, there was a time when I was, like, frustrated at a game. I think it was, like, Crash 1, like, the Insane Trilogy. I was playing Crash 1 in the Insane Trilogy. And I was just frustrated. This happened years ago. It was before the pandemic. And, I wanted to just scream. I wanted to just release that anger, and my mom, who was in the room with me, was like, no, don't do that. It's like, I wanted to, I didn't want to do anything crazy. I wanted to just have, like, a pillow that I could scream into, or, like, punch or something. And my mom's like, no, can't do that. And, so, I don't know. I guess it depends on the person, like, how you express emotion and how you process emotion. Like, I don't think releasing your emotions in a physical manner is the healthiest. I mean, it depends on the person. I don't know. I know, rage rooms are a thing. Or what, is it called a rage room? I think it's a rage room. Or something. It's just like a place where you can, like, physically, like, destroy things. Like, just let out your anger. I'm not a physical person to, like, you know, get angry in that regard. Like, sure, there's been times where I was really ticked off about someone because someone did something so scummy and I'm like, I want to strangle this person. But, you know, I'm not the one to do that. Even though I'm blunt, sometimes there's cases where I'm like, this person needs a smack across the face. They need to get smacked back to reality. But I'm not a violent person. It doesn't go crazy far. It would be like just a smack upside the head, but that's it. It wouldn't be crazy. Can we agree that, Fortnite is a rage game? I don't know. I don't play Fortnite. I know a lot of games are like that. There's a lot of games that just get you angry and upset. And some games do. Like, there's been cases where I got angry at a game. But I'm not, like, a violent person. I don't get, like, gamer rage very much. I'm pretty calm. I'm just naturally stoic and reserved. I'm good at keeping my cool and keeping a level head. But I've had cases where I got frustrated or something. But I never, like, throw a controller or destroy a keyboard or anything. I'm not one to destroy my stuff, because I value my stuff. I keep it intact and everything, especially my consoles. A friend of mine I went to high school with, he was playing a game, playing something for an hour and a half for not beating it. He almost threw his PC across the room. Yikes. Yeah, it's good to, like, pause and take a break and just breathe. Like, if you need a break, just walk away. Just pause the game, walk away, and, yeah. Of course, it's perfectly normal to be angry sometimes, you know, we are human, it's a very normal emotion. Even though it's not the most pleasant, you know, it can be, like, me, I don't like feeling angry. It feels gross. Like, because there are times when I'm angry where, like, I feel this burning sensation in my chest. Like the raging fire in me is just destroying my insides. And I just don't like the feeling of it. I don't like the feeling of burning on the inside. I don't know, that's just... I guess it's because my emotions can be, intense. Because of how I process emotions. Like, there's no, like, middle ground. It's just straight up, boop, straight up spikes. I know 2 people, they are half brothers, and they've broken several PlayStation 4 controllers. Yikes. Yeah, you won't see me doing that. I never break my controllers, I never break anything. I just, you know, different people experience anger in different ways, you know? That's just how people are. Some are more prone to anger, some are not so prone to anger, and I don't know, depends on the person. I actually did that to my PlayStation controller, but they didn't actually break, they just kind of buttons.
I'm impressed. You two didn't screw up. Now that the lurkers can't open that silo, they can't flood the world with dark eco and cause untold destruction. Wipe that ridiculous grin off your face, Daxter. The 2 of you have plenty to do. Get on with it.
Yeah, we're working on it. I understand raging, but destroying your own stuff is weird. Yeah, like... Don't destroy anything, especially your own stuff. Like, that costs money, you bought that stuff, don't destroy it. Like, I understand wanting something to punch, because you want to let out that anger in some way, but I feel like there's... Like, that's why with me, when I was gaming, like, rage gaming or whatever, like, I was angry at a game, that's why the first thing I thought of was punching a pillow. Because a pillow, it's a pillow, you know? It's just a soft pillow. It's nothing that'll hurt you. It's nothing crazy. It's just a pillow. So, like, I think punching a pillow... I think that's fine. I don't know. I've never broken a controller in anger either, but I've had a PS2 controller and an OG Xbox controller. The cords somehow ripped and stopped working on me. What happened was unknown. I was 9 back then. Now I'm 16. Yeah. But what button do I press here? Hold on. Hello? No? Okay. One thing that I find annoying about this is that there's no reticle to tell, like, where you need to shoot. Like, why isn't there a reticle? Jak has a socket thing on his eye. He has a lens that he can look through, and it has a reticle for, like, first-person mode. Why not use that? Why you have a reticle, why not use the freaking... I don't know. Okay, now I need to figure out how to get down there without, you know. Do I just... Okay, I can just go down. Easy. Could have just been over wear and tear over time. On the flip side, being upset with something like, man, this thing I bought a decade ago costed me $50 and it decided to break now. Yeah. It's like that's $5 a year. Yeah. Yeah, you can say a joke. As long as it's nothing crazy. I remember Mom being upset when her old CRT started having troubles. Never mind, it lasted 2 minutes and yeah. I still wish my family had our old CRT, because I would have used it for retro gaming, but we don't have it anymore. I used to play the Wii on it. It was small, you know, it was not that crazy, but it was still a good working CRT. Ugh. Like, my plan for my own, like, basement apartment thing, they'll just have my studio and everything in it. One small corner of it would be, like, for, retro gaming and retro stuff. Like, it would just have a couple of retro consoles. Because I have an N64. It's my family's N64, my sister's.
Say goodnight, Jack.
Well, that's dark. I would hook that up. And I do want to kind of get older consoles. Like, I wouldn't mind owning a GameCube, even though my Wii can play GameCube. Because I have a few GameCube games. And, I wouldn't mind getting a PS2. Because I like the PS2. Cool. Oh, okay. CRT is but that's wrong. Oh, my bad. I read that wrong. I read that as CRT. I don't know why I read that wrong. I'm sorry. My dyslexic brain read CRT for some reason. I just saw CR and thought CRT. But no, it's CRV. So, sorry. That's just my dyslexic brain. If I ever misread something, it's the dyslexia. Okay, I need some blue eco for this. There's a piece of blue eco over here. Dang it. Frick. Why is it here? Why does it gotta be here? Okay, earn. Don't get stuck on things. Ugh. Okay, return the muse. I forget what that one is. Zoomer. Use the zoomer to reach power cell. And the scout flies, and yeah. Okay. Dude, come on. Please. I hate that you can't, like, do this. Like, I'm pressing both buttons, both triggers. Come on. Come on, Jack. And that lurker in the mud is just annoying. Ugh, okay. I'm all out of jokes, so does anyone else have any jokes? I don't know, I'm not much of a jokester. Though I have had cases where I would say something and people would think I'm funny even though I'm not trying to be funny. I think that's just an autistic thing. Like, we say something blunt and people think we're being sarcastic and goofy, and we're not. My jokes fly a bit too close to the sun. Yeah. My humor is more dry and punny. Like, if I have some kind of humor in anything, it would be like, I don't know, maybe a bit sassy, maybe a bit, I don't know. I need to figure that out, because I plan on, like, having some kind of... I wouldn't mind having some kind of humor in my videos, I just need to figure out how I would do it. Because, like, in my head, I've had ideas. And it's nothing, like, you know, offensive, it's just... I don't know, it can be kind of blunt, but I don't think it's too far blunt. Okay, a classic joke, I like it. Yeah. Why can't I make this? I need some eco. I just need to take this eco and get in the thing. Okay, see you later, Nick. Have a good one. Okay, screw it. I'm getting that later. Okay, that path goes to the... Yeah, we just go over here. Zoomer's right over there. What's over here? Another area. Probably, no.
Let's plow into those balloon lurkers and shred them!
I also notice how, sometimes with my VTuber, like, one of the eyes will be slightly, it'll be dilated and the other won't. Frick! Not this again, please. Not the screen. Hi, Kendrick. Okay, maybe it's my capture card overheating, because I notice my capture card gets warm sometimes. I don't know. Is that everything, or is there one more? Yeah, there's one more over there. Where do you go? I think it's down here. Yep, right there. Yeah, well, after I get this last power cell. It's right over there. I just need to do some sharp turning. Okay, hold on. Also, this is random. You ever have just days or even maybe a week or so, like several days, where you just feel off? Like you're not sure why you feel off, you just feel off, like something's out of place or something's missing or... I don't know. I've had cases where I feel off, and I don't know if it's anxiety or if it's something else, but sometimes I just feel off. Like, the past week, my sleep schedule's been weird. I've, like, had days or nights where I would wake up in the middle of the night, early, and I don't know why. Like, I don't know what woke me up. I don't know if it's maybe the getting warmer and that's causing me to wake up, or if it's the sun creeping out of the window even though I have blackout curtains in my room. I don't know, it's weird. And it's a struggle for me to, like, go back to sleep, because, like, my brain just... Once I'm, like, even the smidgest bit awake, my brain just immediately kicks in overdrive, and it's annoying. Now we just need to get the scout fly. I think we're missing... just a couple, like... 2 more? It's where that feeling makes me not want to do any work. Yeah. Like, I don't know what it is. It's like something feels off, something is missing. It's like you're just existing and you don't know... Like, it's... I don't think it's depression, because I'm not a depressed person. I don't have depression, so... I don't know what it is. It's the weird thing I get sometimes. Okay, up there. A little something up there. There we go. I hate that we can't check how many, Precursor orbs we're missing. Like, okay, we have all the scout flies, we have all the orbs, we have all the, power cells here, we have all the scout flies and everything, and yada yada. We're missing Precursor orbs, I think. That's one thing I find annoying about, Jak and Daxter. The Precursor orbs, they're not, tracked, like how many you're missing. How many in each area. And we kind of need the Precursor orbs for getting, power cells. I'm a bit conflicted and depressed that I can't play my PS5 or Warframe in 2 system. I mean, I get it, like, yeah, we have moments like that, but, like, eventually. Like, recently I've noticed, instances where I, like, am craving to build something with my hands. Like, I don't have very many physical creative hobbies. The only physical creative hobby I can think of that I do have is, building with Lego. And so I'm like, I'll crave to build something with my hands. To build something out of Lego. But I don't have the pieces to do so. I have pieces, but I don't have many pieces in order to build what I want to build, and it's just annoying. Sure, I can use something like Bricklink, but Bricklink Studios, it's a digital thing. Like, the pieces aren't physical, you know? I want the physical pieces. And I know I could just go buy some, but I have an allowance, so I have to wait. I have to wait until I can get more. I just wish I had a better way to earn money, like, for myself, but I don't. I don't really have a proper way to earn money myself, because, it's hard getting a job nowadays, not just with the way the jobs are now, but also with someone like me who's on the spectrum and who's, had complicated history with, education. You know, it's hard for me to get a job. Because, like, I don't have a degree, I don't have a diploma, I don't have I don't have any of that. But, I mean, from what I've heard, that thing is pretty much worthless now. You don't really need it for that many stuff. Even if you're someone like me who just wants something creative, but, like, I've heard cases where, like, even something, like, the simplest of mundane jobs, like a minimum wage job, like working at a store or at a restaurant or something, even those require, like, those do not require degrees. You're just cocky. You're just cocky and self-centered. You think this is, like, sure, it's not easy. It can be a pain in the butt, but it's not, like, it doesn't require a degree to work at freaking Walmart or something. Like, come on. Used to have that feeling. That and a bunch of layoffs are happening. Yeah, layoffs and, the whole AI thing. Like, there's just a lot of bullcrap happening, and it's annoying. I think the best case, from what my parents have told me, the best kind of work for me would be gig work. I just need to figure out what kind of gig work. Because, like, I need a job that is where I can, like, work on at my own pace. You know, I'm not too stressed by anything. I can work at my own pace and flexible. I need flexibility. So, like, probably a gig work. I thought about doing commissions, like art commissions. I just need to put together a portfolio of sorts. Because, like, I think I could do art commissions. I could probably do editing work for people, because I can edit pretty well. I'm a fast learner with editing stuff. Though the software I use to edit is something that not everyone uses. I use Filmora. That's right, you have this bullcrap. Okay, let's try this again. What would your prices be for commissions? It would vary depending on how much detail, I guess. Like, my art... If you look at my art on my Instagram, for example, my art isn't the most detailed. Like, my art is pretty cartoony, but it still, like, looks pretty solid, like a graphic novel kind of thing, but it's not the craziest of detail. I still struggle with some things, like, sometimes I struggle with proportions or doing certain poses or other things, but I'm practicing. I'm getting better. So I'm not sure. I need to figure out what my prices for commissions would be. The new Black Ops Call of Duty using AI art. How do I know it's because of the... Yeah, I don't care for COD. I don't play COD. I'm not into COD. But yeah. It really infuriates me seeing, like, companies using AI stuff. Like, listen. It doesn't matter, like... Let me think and articulate my words properly. Listen. It doesn't matter how haunting it can be. Like, art is art. Art requires human touch. You cannot use AI for something because AI, it doesn't matter how good it gets, even though it's getting really scarily good, people can tell if something is off. People can just feel it. They can look at it and tell something is off. Something is off, especially if you have an eye for it. You can just tell something is off. And sure, AI has its uses, but art ain't it. Art requires that human touch. You need human artists. So, like, pay your artists and just get good, yeah, frick, I can't articulate. Get human artists. Do not replace art with AI. Use AI for other daunting things, like use AI to pay taxes, dang it. Why don't we use AI for tax pay? Just use AI for taxes. Make taxes easier, because taxes are stupid. They need to be fixed. They need to be less complicated. Don't use AI for any form of art, because you need that human touch. You need that soul. AI doesn't have a soul. But yeah, companies are just greedy, and they don't want to pay their workers. And like, people keep complaining, like, oh, why does no one want to work? Oh, I don't know. Maybe it's because you're laying people off and you're also, like, replacing us with AI. Like, read the room. Read the freaking room. And the new... Oh, read that right. I'm not, putting my money on an AI that could and might even pay taxes. Yeah. Preaching to the choir. Yeah, like... AI has its uses. I'm not gonna deny that. Like, for me, I don't really use AI for anything, because I like making things on my own, because I'm a creative person. The only time I've used AI was if I'm, like, bored and I want to, like, I don't know, use character AI, where you're just talking with random characters, you know, just boredom. You're just bored, so you just... kind of like role-playing, but you're just by yourself. I don't know. But that's just on occasion if I'm bored. And then there's... I've used, like, ChatGPT a couple times, but I don't really use it for anything crazy. Like, I only use it if I'm, like, stumped on something. Like, I can't find a proper answer for something, and I just ask it. Like, it's a last resort, basically. Crud. But yeah. Other than that, I don't use AI at all. Hello, Mitchell. Yeah. What Littlest Pet Shop cat are you based from? Oh, huh. I think that's the first time someone asked if my, character is based on a Littlest Pet Shop. Which, you're correct. My VTuber is indeed based on a Littlest Pet Shop. Because, back in the day when I first started my channel, I made Littlest Pet Shop videos. They weren't very good. They weren't edited. They weren't scripted. They were just random bullcrap. Because I was... even though I was, like, 14, 15 or something, I was... still didn't know all the details of how to make videos. And I was, you know, a late bloomer. So my brain was still kind of developing and all that jazz. Anyway, it's based on... I don't know the exact number of this Littlest Pet Shop, but it's like a Siamese cat Littlest Pet Shop. It's from a... is it Generation 3? I think it's G3. It's the G3. It's a Siamese cat. Just a... you know... I forget what, the name of it is, but it's a G3 Siamese... yeah. I never heard of that. What is it? Littlest Pet Shop is, a toy by Hasbro that has been around technically since the 90s, but it really started, like, the Hasbro version has started in the early to mid 2000s, like 2005. I grew up with Littlest Pet Shop. I had a lot of Littlest Pet Shop. I still have mine. Still have my Littlest Pet Shops. And a lot of people, back in the day on YouTube, there was a lot of people who made, like, Littlest Pet Shop videos. I mean, there's still some. But, because of, the whole COPPA situation, kind of disappeared. Oh, that thing. Yeah. Yeah, it's a toy. It's a good toy. I still appreciate Littlest Pet Shop for what it is. I need to get some of the newer ones. There's some new ones that I like to get. Because now Littlest Pet Shop is run by a second... I mean, it's still owned by Hasbro, but it's like... they have a separate developer, or whatever you call it, that makes the toys. A separate small group that's making the toys, and they're doing pretty well from what I've heard. I should make a essay video talking about Littlest Pet Shop, because it was a toy that I played a lot with. I even had a couple of the video games. Yes, it had video games. I had one on the DS, I forget what it's called, and I had another on the Wii. Fun games. They were decent. I'm nostalgic for the Hasbro gaming thing. That's nostalgic, yeah. It's funny, like, each decade of my life, I had Hasbro. I was obsessed with something that was Hasbro. Let's see. In the 2000s, it was Littlest Pet Shop. In the 2010s, it was My Little Pony. And here in the 2020s, it's Transformers. And they're all Hasbro. It's sad to see, like, Hasbro, like, struggling right now. Because, like, I don't want Hasbro to go under. Hasbro is, you know, vital. They're an important toy company. We still need toy companies, you know, we still need them. kids still need toys, even though a lot of them don't play with toys very much. And from what I've heard, the reason why kids don't play with toys very much is because the toys that are coming out now aren't all that interesting. Like, most of the toys now are based on an existing IP. They're like, you know, your Star Wars toys, your Marvel, just all these different franchises that have, like, merchandise. And while that's cool, you know, there's nothing wrong with those toys existing, you need variety. You need some unique toys. You need some innovation. Look at all these different types of toys that have innovated and did something unique. Like, there's a lot of them. I do appreciate, like, toys. Even though I'm an adult now, I still like toys. I still collect toys. I don't care if people deem me childish. I'm just an autistic, goof. I don't know what you call it. I don't know, I'm just autistic and I like a lot of things that many deem childish. Okay, that's not the last of it. Where are the others? Oh, we got another raid. Yeah, I just realized if Hasbro ever does leave, how am I going to get more Star Wars action figures? Yeah, exactly. And then Transformers and all this. Like, Hasbro is vital. We need Hasbro. They're important. Support your toy companies. Buy toys. Save them for your kids or your nieces and nephews and all that jazz. Like, I have a niece and nephew. I would like to support them with some cool toys later down the line. Heck, I still wish I had my old Cars and Hot Wheels, because I used to have a lot of Cars and Hot Wheels. Because, like, I had a lot of Cars toys, like Pixar Cars. I had a lot of toys of them. I had some Hot Wheels. And since my nephew has recently been into cars, I wish I still had those cars so I could give them to him. But I don't have them anymore because I gifted them away. And this was before my, you know, my sister and brother-in-law had their kids. So I wish I kept them. I should have kept them in a box or something. Also, my My Little Ponies. I still wish I had some of my My Little Ponies. And my original PSP. I was streaming Mario Kart World. That's cool. Okay. Where's the last bit of Precursor orbs? Did we miss something around here? Maybe we did. We got that. What am I missing? Just finished the cups. Neat. I'm still waiting on... I'm still, like, just waiting in terms of, like, the Switch 2. I'm just gonna... The more bullcrap I hear of it, the more reluctant I am to buy one, because... not only do we have the outrageous prices and the anti-consumer practices that Nintendo has been pulling off recently, but, like... There's reports of, like, a lot of Switch 2s, like... having technical problems, like they'll be breaking themselves, or they'll have like something with the software or hardware, like the screen is glitching or something. Like, Nintendo, what is going on? Fix your consoles. What happened to the days when you used to make the best quality consoles that were like very... Oh, what's the word? They were like hard to break. Like, I remember when the DS was like indestructible. Like, you could leave it in sleep mode for months and it would still be working just fine. It would not be dead. I remember when you could drop the Wii down the stairs like twice and it would still work. Or the DS, or like, I said the DS already, but 3DS. I miss the days when Nintendo consoles were actually, like, built to last. What happened to that? Yeah, even a Nintendo fan, this is just so dumb. Yeah. I heard something about if you modify your game or the Nintendo Switch 2 and the thing will be deactivated permanently. Is that right? I don't know the details, but it's like Nintendo can, like, brick your system if they detect you're, like, doing something with it, like you're modding it or something. Which, that's also dumb, because, we have the right to modify the stuff that we buy. We have the right to modify and to repair and all that jazz. Like, enough with this bullcrap. This is not going to be tolerated. No. Just no. We need to find a way to, like, properly humble these companies. I know there's boycotting, but I feel like that doesn't do enough. We need something else. Just a thought. Yeah. I just got the Switch 2 yesterday on my birthday. Oh, nice. But yeah, I'm waiting on a Switch 2 because, well, one, it doesn't have very many games at the moment. Two, the price, and three, the scummy business bullcrap that's happening. It's okay. I have a backlog of games. I'm gonna be fine. I can wait. I can wait on the Switch 2. I'm gonna wait a bit until Nintendo fixes their bullcrap. I might just get a Steam Deck, though, because Steam Deck is appealing. Okay, I need to find the last bit of Precursor orbs. They're around here somewhere. Yeah, okay. Oh, you can see home over there. That's cool. Yeah, we got everything in this area. I'll only play Fortnite when it's Star Wars Day. I just don't care for Fortnite. There's not much that appeals to me in it. The only thing that is appealing to me for Fortnite is, Lego. The Lego mode. That appeals to me because I like Lego. But, other than that, yeah, I don't bother with Fortnite. Not my game. Not my jam. I don't really care for Battle Royale games very much. You know what kind of games I miss seeing around? I miss, Lego's fun. Yeah, I love Lego. I miss, games like virtual world, MMO kind of games. Like, you know, back in, the 2000s and early 2010s, we had a bunch of games that were web virtual world games like Club Penguin, Animal Jam, Neopets, all those kinds of games. Ow. And
Don't step into the light, Jack! Don't step into the light!
And they were just fun games. They were fun and they were, for the most part, safe. Like, they were well moderated and everything, and yeah. How's Jak and Daxter? Good so far. Good. They should put in a bionicle canister. In what? Wait, Jak and Daxter. Feels like I heard that name. Yeah, it's a PS2 game. Okay, where is this, Precursor orbs that I'm missing? They're around here somewhere. Don't think it was in that path, because, ooh, yeah. Maybe it was? I'll have to... Let me check. Let me go over there, just in case. Put a bionicle canister in LEGO Fortnite. Yeah, and also put bionicles in Fortnite. Like, have bionicle characters in Fortnite. Like, LEGO, you need to use your IP more. Like, Bionicle is too cool of an IP to just leave dormant. Hire me, because I have ideas on how we could bring Bionicle back. I have a lot of ideas. I just hope LEGO would be willing to listen to my ideas and, like, follow my vision, because, it's a little risky, but, you need to take risks every now and then. You're LEGO. You're the biggest toy company in the world. You can take a risk. Not again! Not the screen, dang it. Yeah, it's a PS3 thing. Yeah, I don't know. This... Nah. Not peak, it's... I don't know. Yeah, I think it's this way. Ah! Oh, you were talking about the... don't care. Ah! We did this already. Right? Uh-huh. Well, go. See ya next time. Okay, have a good one. Asher, thanks for the raid. Dang it, where is the last bit of Precursor orbs? Are they in the beginning? Maybe it's at the beginning. Ah! Okay. And once we find the last bit of Precursor orbs, we can head home. Why is there nothing here? I need more Warhammer friends. Maybe join a server. Maybe there's a server for Warhammer people. Though because you're on the younger side, I would be cautious, you know. Just it's important to be safe on the internet. Okay, yeah. Back over yonder. And then we can get the last bit of stuff. Ugh. I'm already in one, it's fun. Okay, that's good. Yeah, I notice when sometimes I have it times where I am hyperfixated on something and I want to find a community that I'm hyperfixated on, so I look for server. Or in some cases, like, there's rare cases, but there was this one case where I was hyperfixated on this franchise that was very niche and kind of new. And I noticed there wasn't really any servers for it, and so I made my own. It did pop off for a little bit, but now it's kind of dormant. I mean, there's still people active in it, but it's, like, not as active as it used to be. Because people moved on. Which is whatever. It's valid. Okay, I don't know where the last bit of the Precursor orbs are, but yeah, let's just go home.
Muse! You saved her! Oh, you really are the best. Here, take this power cell. I won't need it now that I have my inspiration back.
Good luck carving. Okay. Maybe I will until I get a new phone and my Wi-Fi is up and running. Yeah. You do you. Let's see. Yeah, we have this one. Rock Village, we have some for the... Yeah, let's go back to Rock Village, because we have the swamp that we need to go to. So we can do that next time. Getting kind of late. Ooh, careful.
What are you two doing here? You have our cells to collect. Leave me alone until you have them.
Yeah, okay. Blue Sage's hut. Yeah.
For your sacrifice, I offer you a power cell.
Oh yeah, we have this. No. It's over here.
Interesting strata.
Dang it.
Now I can get back to my research.
Yeah. Dang it. Why does it have to be so freaking far?
Rocks have feelings too.
Sure, whatever. Frick. Okay, whatever. I'm gonna save here. And then... Then we can find a raid target and call the stream. Let's see. Who is live? Not many people live. I guess we'll just do this person. Okay, here is the raid target. We'll do hashtag pixel raid. And on that note, I will see you guys next time. I'm not sure. Maybe on Friday we'll do either an art stream or do more of Monog. If I feel like it. We'll see. I know on Fridays I've been struggling to stream. Of just, I don't know, things have been going on. Oh, also 10 card. There we go. Oh, dang it. No, it's 10. There. Anyway, yeah, I'll see you guys next time with whatever else I feel like doing. Yeah, have a good one. Bye-bye.